The Antichrist is here, the church is sound asleep, and the world is hit snooze as the papacy continues to inch closer and closer to enforcing the mark of the beast. And yes, the Sunday law from the Vatican is the mark of the beast. Israel launches preemptive strikes against Iran. Trump raises pressure on Iran, fueling fears that the U.S. will join the conflict, and says he is not in the mood to negotiate with Iran. As Israel and Iran continue to go back and forth, Israel aims to wipe out Tehran's nuclear program, and Trump urges everyone to leave Tehran. Following Israel's attack on Iran, Putin's general declares that World War III has started and demands 1 million fresh troops. Israel struck more than 100 targets in Iran, including nuclear facilities. The U.S. is moving fighter jets to the Middle East as Israel and Iran war continues to rage on. Russia warns Israeli attack on Iran was unprovoked and illegal. Israel claims it tricked Iranian Air Force leaders into meeting before deadly strikes. Iran strikes back and sends a barrage of missiles at Tel Aviv, but the U.S. helps Israel to shoot them down. Trump warns Iran would face military might at levels never seen before if it attacks the U.S. Trump leaves the G7 summit meeting early and heads back to Washington as the conflict between Israel and Iran continues to intensify. A senior Israeli intelligence official speaking exclusively to Fox News hinted at further military actions against Iran, stating, "We have more surprises coming up following the initial wave of airstrikes under Operation Rising Lion." Israel declares it has full aerial superiority over Tehran, and the U.S. aircraft carrier steams towards the Middle East. Iranian strikes on Israel escalate, killing at least 24 and damaging the U.S. Embassy branch in Tel Aviv. Trump enters the Situation Room as 4 B-52 nuclear bombers prepare for launch after President Ayatollah's death threat. In a phone call between Russia's Putin and Turkey's Erdogan, they condemn Israel's actions against Iran, and Erdogan calls Netanyahu the greatest threat in the region. Over 24 U.S. Air Force tanker aircrafts were tracked, taking off from various bases across the United States, heading east over the Atlantic Ocean. A volcano in Indonesia has erupted, unleashing thick gray clouds over 32,800 feet in the air. Governor Gavin Newsom warns the nation that Trump is destroying American democracy and calls for rebellion against the president. A magnitude 4.1 earthquake strikes Northern California. Magnitude 6.5 earthquake strikes Russia's Kuril Islands. Santander Bank closing 18 branches in the U.S. this summer across the Northeast, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Protests are breaking out in Ireland over a growing housing crisis. Denver, Colorado, rattled by a rare earthquake, hasn't happened in 44 years. As famine, pestilence, and war continue to rattle the globe, Mother Earth continues to experience her birth pains as the sands of time for this cursed world are fast running out. The prophecies in God's holy word are all nearly fulfilled as the soon return of Jesus Christ upon us